Welcome to the Game Week 19 and 20 players to watch. First up is Kevin De Bruyne. After providing goals in each of his last 2 league appearances, the Belgian international has now been directly involved in 14 Premier League goals this season. Over the last 4 game weeks, no other midfielder has taken more than De Bruyne's 7 shots on target, while only Charlie Austin and Harry Kane have managed more amongst all players. The Man City midfielder has also provided 12 attempted assists during that period. Only Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil have produced more. In Game Week 19, Man City host a Bournemouth side that have conceded 8 times over the previous 4 game weeks. Only Swansea, Brighton and Stoke have conceded more. Then in Game Week 20, it's a trip to Newcastle for Pep Guardiola's side. They've slipped down into the relegation zone after suffering 4 consecutive defeats, conceding 8 goals over that period, level with Bournemouth. Next up is Roberto Firmino. After Liverpool's 4-0 demolition of Bournemouth in Game Week 19, the Brazilian forward has now been directly involved in 10 Premier League goals this season, scoring 6 times and providing 4 assists. Over the last 4 game weeks, Firmino has been involved in 4 big chances, which is more than any of his teammates, and only Silva, Sterling, Benteke and Lacazette have had more big chances over that period. He's also created 2 big chances over the last 4 game weeks, a tally which is just 1 fewer than De Bruyne, Salah and Coutinho have produced. Liverpool face Arsenal in Game Week 19, a team that they've enjoyed plenty of success against in recent history, scoring an average of 3.5 goals per game over their last 4 league meetings with the Gunners. Then it's a home fixture against Swansea for the Reds in Game Week 20. The Welsh side have conceded 9 times over the last 4 game weeks, and only Stoke have conceded more goals over that period. The next player to watch is Paul Pogba. After missing the last 3 Premier League matches through suspension, the Manchester United midfielder will return for Game Week 19's trip to Leicester. Despite making just 8 appearances this season, Pogba has already contributed to 10 Premier League goals, scoring 3 times and providing 7 assists. Manchester United have scored an average of 3 goals per game with Pogba in the team this season, compared to just 1.5 goals per game without him, highlighting the French midfielder's importance when it comes to creating and taking chances. In Game Week 19, Jose Mourinho's side travelled to Leicester on the back of their 3-0 defeat to Crystal Palace. Following that, it's a home fixture against Burnley for United in Game Week 20. Sean Dyche's side have been very strong defensively this season, but only 3 of their 8 clean sheets have come during away matches. And the final player to watch for Game Weeks 19 and 20 is Arthur Masuaku. West Ham appear to have turned a corner under David Moyes, having kept 3 consecutive clean sheets in games against Chelsea, Arsenal and Stoke. Only Burnley have conceded fewer goals than West Ham over the last 4 game weeks, while only Chelsea have conceded fewer big chances. Masuaku has lined up in a left wing-back role for each of the last 4 game weeks, and although he's yet to return attacking points, the defender has taken 3 shots at goal and provided 2 attempted assists over that period. Investing in West Ham players looks like a wise move if you have the squad depth to bench them in Game Week 21, when they're without a Premier League fixture. They'll later have a double game week in Game Week 22, taking on West Brom at home and Spurs away. Before that though, it's a home fixture against Newcastle for them in Game Week 19. Rafa Benitez's side have lost each of their last 4 games, scoring just 3 goals over that period. Only Burnley, West Brom and Brighton have managed fewer goals. Following that, it's an away trip to Bournemouth for the Hammers in Game Week 20. Eddie Howe's side have scored just 3 times over the last 4 game weeks, putting them on par with Newcastle.